So welcome back to this channel IBMI classes. In this video session I'll be discussing um, control statement in CL programming. So there are various control statement in CL programs like if, else, and if, do, undo, and the loops, the go-to statements, etc. So here in this topic we will be talking about if conditions. So there we talk about the simple logical expressions or the complex logical expressions, or also we discuss about logical operators. So let's start. So I have written a very basic program here, or I do collected some notes on this. So control statements are basically those statements which controls the flow of the program. So we can control the flow, we can make decisions, so make based on those decisions we can execute some of our logic or some of not. So and so this is the thing. So earlier we have seen that we have just executed the sequential statements, sequential programs where there is no decision making, that either we have to execute this line or not. But now in this video we will may see that how we can take a decision, and based on that decision we can execute some particular lines of code, or we can, or we cannot, or we do not, we can say. So here comes the if command, which is available in CL programming. So first thing is simple logical expression. So the simple logical expression is basically an expression where there is only one comparison operator, right? So before going into the logical expression and what it is, so I do discuss logical operators. So these are the logical operators: the star equal, equal, not equal, less than equal to, not less than, greater than equal to, not greater than. So these are the logical operators available in CL programming, and we do use these things in our uh, expression making, you can say. So in our if condition expressions we will be using these operators to prepare our expressions, and that expression will be evaluated to either true or false. So here we can see that if command has two params. So first is the condition, so means, which means that logical expression. So you can say that if a is equal to 2, then do this. So there are two parameters: condition a is equal to 2, then do this. So then is the second param. So based on the logical expression, or you can say the condition, or you can say decision, which is either true or false. If a is greater than 2, if true, then do this, if false, then don't do this. So like this thing. So here are two parameters, condition and then means what to do if condition is true. Now so this thing will be coming in complex logical expression, that is if complex logical expression means we will be comparing more than one expressions. So those expressions must be of same type, or you can say if we are comparing one expression. So for example, a is of type character, then a equals to 2, so 2 must be a character. Or you can say that a equals to 2, then a is a decimal, and then 2 must be a decimal. So this is the thing. So these two things must be common, or you can say of same type. in case of expression, so that they should get compared. Now complex logical expressions. So here what we see in this program, that there are several expressions, more than one expressions connected with one another, with each other, using star and, star or star not operator, logical operator. Sure. So I have prepared a table where I'll be showing the results of complex logical expressions using the when they are connected with these operators, star and, star or star not. So in case of a star and, if first value is true and second value is true, then the result will be true. So we all know that if true and true, true and true means true, true and false means false, false and true means false, false and false means false. So in case of a star or, if two expressions are connected with a star or, means A is equal to 2 or B is equal to 3. Like, so true, 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 false, true, false, true, true, false, false, false. So in this case, if any of the one expression is true, then the result will be true. But in AND case, if both the expressions are true, then only the result will be true, else the result will be false. So in case of not, star not, if the value is true, so in this case only one expression is required. So in case value is true, then the result would be false, and in case value is false, so the result will be true. So in this case we can see that star not is just reversing the value. Whatever value you provide, either true or false, then it will reverse that to false or true respectively. Now there are some notes for you. So I just defined the priorities of execution of these operators, logical operators. So if there is expression defined and that expression, um, these are used, star not, star and star or. So the priorities would be like, first thing would be evaluated as star not operator. Then second thing would be evaluated as star and, just like the BODMAS rule. The same thing applies here. First star not, then star and then star or will be evaluated finally in a logical expression. So this is a very simple program. Here I took number 1, a decimal whose value is 5, and two logical variables, LG1 and LG2, having value 0 and 1, and a message variable. Sure. Now this is a simple logical expression where I am checking if number 1 is greater than 5. So if first parameter is condition is greater than 5, so this has only one expression, so this is a very simple logical expression. Then the second expression, then do this, then this. So if this condition is true, then change where this would get executed, and the message variable will have value greater, and in case it is false, then this then action will not be performed. Complex logical expressions. So here we combine one or two expressions using star and, star or star not operators, logical operators. So if LGL1 equals to 2 equals to 0, sorry, and LGL2 equals to 1, then do this. So in case if it is 0 and it is 1, means both the conditions are true, then only this statement will get executed. Then the third one is the same as the second one. So this is just the right change in the writing convention. We can write the second statement as this one also. So logical LGL1 equals to 0 means not LGL1. So if we write LGL1 means LGL1 is on, or you can say that it is 1. Star and LGL2. LGL2 is 1, that's right. So not 0 and 1. So if it is true, both are true, then this will be executed and the message will have value false, and at last the end PGM. So just compile this program. Using debug with star source. So this program has been compiled successfully. Now we will debug this program. CLPGM9 issue. Put the breakpoint at line number 1 and call this program. Call CLPGM9Q. Press F10. So one more thing I just want to tell you here, that in this situation we can just write only one executable statement in then clause. Sure. So here we can see that then do this, then this. So we can only execute one statement in this case, if then. Sure. So we cannot write multiple statements here in such syntax, if and then. So first we see if number is greater than 5. So number 1 is 5, so it is not greater than 5, so it is false. Currently message is blank. Now after execution of this statement, the result will be false and the message is still blank, because this statement is not executed, which is in then clause. Now if logical 1 equals to 0, or true means true, it is 0, and logical 2 equals to 1, and it is also true. So both the conditions, or you can say both the logical expressions, are true and they are connected with each other using star and operator. Now so in case of true and true with the star and, the result will be true. So in this case, this change where message value equals to true will get executed in the then clause. So we can see the value of message, so which is true. Yeah, that's correct. So this line got executed. Now we can see this is the same expression. The way of writing is changed only. So not LGL1 means 0, true, and LGL2 1, which is also true. So both are true. The result will be true. So in this case, the message variable will have value false. Currently message is having value true. So after execution of this, the statement will be true and the result will be true. So the message variable will now be having value false, so which is correct. So we have seen that how we can code the if statement use with then clause, or we can see how we can code the logical expressions, which is very simple as well as complex. And also we got to know about the logical operators. So this is all in this video. I hope you like this video, and this will be helpful for us. So thank you and have a nice time.